Saturday at 6:25. Open the box. Take the money with Paul Daniels.
Timing and training, that's what it's about here, boy.
While at 7:15...
Lois, you don't mind if Clark and I dance, do you?
Superman bears the cost of courting a rival.
You two deserve each other!
Roger Daltrey pays homage to a new generation in Buddy's Song at 8.
But you want success, right? You don't want it half as bad as I do.
Not half, with the one and only Chesney Hawkes.
What do you think?
That's Life at 9:45 reports from St Petersburg Children's Hospital, rebuilt thanks to the efforts of 250 volunteers. And with the climax to the Premier League relegation battle in Match of the Day at 10:45, that's Saturday evening on BBC1.
On this afternoon's sporting agenda, in a couple of minutes, the Rugby Union Cup final between Bath and Leicester, cross-country at the Babington Horse Trials and racing. And to find out if the weather's going to be a good sport, here's Suzanne Charlton.
Well, a bit hit and miss, I think, for the weather for sport this weekend. A fair number of showers around, if not today, then for tomorrow. At the moment, we do have this weather front straggled across the southeast corner of Britain, and it's a dividing line. To the southeast of it, there's hot and humid air, particularly on the continent. And I think along the length of this weather front, we'll see some bursts of maybe thundery rain heading northwards through the day. Now, already this morning, we've seen one lot of wet weather exiting out in towards the North Sea. Then keep an eye on this finger of rain extending from the south coast up into East Anglia. The same sort of thing, I think, will happen again later on today. If we get into the more local area, we can see roughly where from the south coast up towards the west of Ipswich most of the wetter weather has been so far. And it's this region, again, more likely to see the heavier rain later on. So for that big Rugby Union Cup final at Twickenham, temperatures around 15 Celsius, hardly any breeze. It may brighten up a little bit every now and again. There's just as much chance of some rain coming along. And not far down the road at Lingfield Park, as you'd expect, roughly the same weather. Moving westwards for the three-day eventing at Badminton, well, there I think the last hour or so may have seen the worst of the cloudiness and the last few spots of rain. If anything, by the end of the day, it may be brighter and certainly dry. And for St Melian at the International Golf, 14 Celsius, looks like being fine, hardly any breeze. The outside chance of a shower only. Out in the west and the north of Britain, we do have some sunshine coming through. There's this big expanse of cloud across the east and the south, though. Even here, though, we could easily see a little bit of brightness coming through every now and again, but it's where we're going to see the rain, heavy and thundery, more likely through the southeast and up into East Anglia. For the west and the north of England, Wales and eastern Scotland, a fairly fine day, dry with some sunshine, albeit hazy sunshine, only one or two showers out in the west. Most of the showers for Northern Ireland and the north and northwest of Scotland. Some of those may be heavy and it'll be breezy up here as well. Elsewhere the wind's light and temperatures between 13 and 15 Celsius for most, but a muggy feel down here in the southeast. In contrast, tonight looks like being a fairly cold and a chilly night. Some frost in Scotland and ground frost even down in towards the Midlands, a chillier night than those we've seen lately. The skies will be clearing, that thundery rain moving away into the North Sea. A few showers in the west, but mostly becoming fine, clear and misty. For Sunday, a rather messy picture. Mainly eastern and southeastern areas will be much drier than today. A fine and a sunny start for many indeed, but we will see the showers tending to build up into the afternoon. Though by the end of the evening, many of them will be beginning to fade away. Temperatures 13 to 15. That's it from me. Bye-bye.
A mysterious disappearance in a Paris hotel. Dirk Bogarde and Gene Simmons search for the truth on BBC2 shortly in So Long at the Fair.
Keep an eye out for anyone hanging around the cafe.
Or anyone I don't like the look of, I'll just slap, shall I?
Well, another dissatisfied customer.
No one hurts Captain gets away with it.
Now you're talking.
EastEnders, Monday at 8 on BBC1.
A grandstand seat for an afternoon of sport now on BBC1, introduced by Steve Ryder at Twickenham.
For the last 40 years, it's been great to be an Everton fan. Today, though, it's different. League champions in 1987 need at the very least a point to avoid relegation after 40 years in the top flight. Good afternoon. The last full weekend of the league season, much to be decided, especially in terms of relegation. But we're here at Twickenham, where only glory awaits either Bath or Leicester. It's the Pilkington Cup final. Bath have never lost a cup final here, but my goodness, they've come close.